Yes, I could, of course, and I've always thought of it. But I shouldn't want to be on a stage all of the time. And when I wasn't playing a part, I'd like to be painting pictures. Just for myself, daubing like mad. With lots and lots and lots of the very brightest paint. And tubes of vermilion and royal blue and emerald green and gamboge and cobalt and Chinese white. And making all sorts of weird dresses for myself. And scarlet cloaks and black crepe de chine gowns with orange dragons all over them. And sitting on the top of mountains. And going down rivers in canoes and making all sorts of friends. And I'd share a flat or a little house in London with Kay. And Alan could come visit and he would smoke his pipe and we would talk about books and laugh at ridiculous people and then go to foreign countries and I'd get it all in somehow. The point is to live. Never mind about money and positions and husbands with titles and rubbish. I'm going to live.
Listen to who's talking. Journalists. Peeking through keyholes. Running after a fire engine like a lot of coach dogs. Waking people up in the middle of the night to find out what they think about companionate marriage. Stealing photos of old ladies whose daughters are raped in Oak Park. A lot of lousy Daffy Batinskis swelling around with holes in their pants, borrowing nickels off office boys. And for what? So 1 million hired girls and motormen's wives will know what's going on. I don't need anyone to tell me about newspapers. I've been a newspaperman 15 years. And if you want to know something, you all will end up on the copy desk. Gray-haired, humpbacked slobs, dodging garnishes when you're 90.
I would like to put myself forward for the role of Carol in Time in the Conways because I really like how positive she is, but she also has this internal sadness to her that I think that she hides from her siblings because she feels like she needs to be the positive one, the happy one, which is something I can relate to from past experience in my life. But I also feel like she would challenge me because she has all these little bits, and like the bit where she is pretending to be a cowboy, or the bit where she's pretending to be an old man, which I think would force me to look at like little characterizations and things like that and actually build them up. But yeah, so I'd like to put myself forward for Carol. I'd like to put myself forward for Hildy for the front page because I feel like it'd be really interesting to cast her as a woman, especially because newspapers, and at this point in time, are massively male dominated, and to see how she would navigate that world and how she would, because Hildy's a high status character among the other newspapermen, and I think that would be really interesting to portray. What tactics does she use to maintain her status? What tactics did she use to get there in the first place? And yeah, hopefully get to see you soon. That'd be nice. But hope you're keeping well, and see you later.